What was your inspiration?
Well, actually, I was born and raised in the eastern part of Canada, and I started skating at the age of 2 and started playing organized hockey at the age of 5. And basically, in the wintertime, there was not too much to do, either snow ski or play some outdoor winter sport. And when I started playing organized hockey at the age of 5, it was just I had a passion for the sport, and I played it, and then when I was 17 years of age, I moved away to Quebec and went to school and played junior hockey. But the sport I played about 9 different sports when I was growing up, and baseball and hockey were the two that I narrowed down to. And then I had to make a decision in 1956 whether I was going to continue my hockey career or continue playing baseball, and I made the decision of playing hockey. I was called up on an emergency base. I knew I was only going to be playing 2 games. They were back-to-back games with Montreal. I was playing in Quebec with the Quebec Aces, and I got the call. The Bruins called and contacted the club that I was with and said, we want Willie to meet the Boston Bruins in Montreal on January the 18th, 1958. So I meet them there. I was no stranger to the Montreal fans because just a week prior to that, I was Willie O'Ree with the Quebec Aces jersey on, playing in the Quebec Professional League. Now I'm skating on the ice and I'm number 22 with the Boston Bruins. So they just said, "Oh, there's that black kid. He's up with the Bruins." We were fortunate to beat Canadians that night, 3-0, and that was the big write-up. Bruins shut out Habs. They gave all the stats. Nothing mentioned about Willie O'Ree breaking the color barrier or breaking down barriers. It wasn't until I was recalled up in 1961 that the media gave me the name, the Willie O'Ree, or the Jackie Robinson of hockey. But it was rough. The second time I was called up, I was exposed to the racial remarks and the ignorance and bigotry, which I knew I was going to be exposed to. But I fought a lot. I fought because I had to, not because I wanted to. Guys just wanted to see what I was made of and, how much I would take. But I never fought one time because of racial remarks. I fought because guys spared me and butt-ended me and cross-checked me. And back then, we didn't wear any helmets, no face shields. So I always protected myself. But it was rough until I gained the respect of not only the fans, but players on the opposition. And I just told myself I'm good enough to play in this league, and if I leave the league, it's going to be because I don't have the skills and ability to play anymore. There's more players of color playing hockey now than ever before. When I played in the National Hockey League, I was the first. The next player was Mike Morrison. 13 years after I left, I had a lapse that Mike Morrison came up with the Washington Capitals and later on with the Los Angeles Kings. And then after Mike Morrison, there was the Bill Rileys, the Bill Johnsons, and then the Tony McKechnie's and the Grant Pures. So you can see how it's changed from back then in 1958 when I first stepped on the ice, moving up to now. We're going into the 21st century where there's just a numerous amount of not only black players but players of color.